through that, I'm going to be at church every Sunday. Not just one service, but 3 services. I had a full week of prayer. She took off and said, I'm going to close off and I'm going to come to prayer every day with you for 5 a.m. because it's a time of prayer. For 7 days, we went to 5 a.m. prayer, and we went before the church collectively praying and going before God. When I tell you, I know it's real, because deep down in her soul, she told me, number one, I'm only going to change if this is God's will. And I'm going to change because I'm going to be the wife, not the prophetess, not the evangelist, but I'm going to be the wife that's your best friend. And she totally, I'm talking about totally opened up her heart and touched places. And let me tell you, you know, we had this little question last time. You asked me, am I healed? And I told you no. And you said, but don't you think that you need to be healed before you find a person before it? And I said to you, no.
And you said that the only way that I'm going to be completely healed is through the woman that God sends me.
And that's where the confirmation takes total. God leaves a void place. That's why the earth was without form and void, because everything God does that has purpose starts with a voided place. And there was a voided place that I couldn't touch, no one knew about, only she could find, and vice versa. And that's what brings that cohesion together, that glue, that excitement that says, you know what, you fit me so perfectly. Now, everything that she is and knows, and really is about the mind that's there. You know, we didn't talk about this, but when she talks from a depth of wisdom. Pastoring for 7 years, I have a woman that loves people. Now she's, yes, an introvert, but yet extrovert when she needs to be, but she cares for people, she discerns for people, and the church loves her. I'm like, you know what, they have been sending all kind of messages. I'm talking about from the old to the young, male and female, and they're very protective of her, because you know what, they see me happy. They see me exuberant, excited, and even people, and this is what even some of my staff said. Oh, 4 of my staff people that never go to our church, they're part of my media director team. We walked in, they turned around, we were having a meeting, and they said something to me. These individuals have been with me for 3.5 years in Atlanta. They said this, they said, Bishop, this is the happiest we've seen you. And you finally have a relationship. And one turned around and said, you were married, but we never saw you with who you were with and married. This time, we know that this is unsaved people speaking about what they see. Wow. And not just the church. And let me just say this, if we were not pastors and prophetess and ministers and the rest of this, we could do well doing other things, and we do a lot of exciting things that have nothing to do with church. Gotcha. Because our life is based on the principle of our coordinates with God, our principle of prayer. And when I say, and again, what love taught me, because again, people want to know, oh, Bishop Weeks, why did it fall apart? What happened? It looked so great. And the rest of it. And I'm not a fake person. I list everything in what love taught me, that I was a workaholic, all the issues that I had. And men sometimes don't release the truth to say, I got to change these things. She told me, she said, are you going to be a workaholic?
I sure did.
I said, no, you know what?
She said, are you going to be a workaholic?
Oh, workaholic. When I met her, I gave up. I don't teach midweek services at all. I only do Sunday services.
Oh, you don't?
I don't even go to my church. I don't even go to my church until Sunday. I stop in there maybe 3 hours a week to deal with staff, meet with my media team. I've totally changed my life.
Do you see yourself?
Oh, I do.
Because I need you to look in the monitors or something, because your eyes look real
excited.
busy.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about her.
Oh, yeah.
He's happy. He's gone. Yeah, he's gone.
I'm telling you.
It's real.
and whatever the adjustments, it's for real. I'm talking about Thursday night, let's see, March, April, May, June. Tomorrow night is Thursday night. I'm doing one service, basically as a launch for our summertime. And then I've released my pastors.
What you gonna do?
Enjoy life.
Where you going?
I'm gonna do everything that I didn't do as 11-year workaholic as a pastor, because I never had a wife that would sit there and be excited about just being there.
We like togetherness.
I see that.
All the time.
And my father and my mother, when they met him, and they said, you know, I really always wanted that. So that's why I didn't mind changing my schedule. I would change my schedule for the right person, because I like togetherness. So we like togetherness.
To get up, he said, get up. Don't go back home crying about old stuff. He said, get up. Don't go back home with bills on your mind. Get up. Don't go back home talking about I'm sick. Get up. Get up. I can't stay down. I've been down for too long. I've been hurting.
have you guys been dating?
About 4 months now. We're going on 4 months.
Dating 4 months. Is it too soon to get married?
We have a date set in the future. I believe this. I believe
A date set in the future for what?
for a wedding celebration. And we'll talk a little bit more about that.
Let's
maybe.
talk about it now.
Well,
That's why you're here.
Exactly. But let me
It's
give.
going
Let
to be
me.
a great celebration.
Yeah.
We're just
When?
not releasing the date.
But let me.
Not releasing the date. Let
me tell
ask
you-
this.
Let me tell you.
Are you already married?
The principle of the wedding celebration
Are you
is to
already
bring.
married?
As Lexi asks questions.
Lexi asks questions.
She likes to ask everything.
She's going to ask everything.
Are you married?
I'm definitely married to Jesus.
Didn't ask you that. Are you two married? Is Thomas Weeks III married to prophetess Christina Glenn? Are you married right now?
We're
No.
getting married, and there will be a wedding date.
Are you married
announced.
right now?
I'm engaged.
You're engaged.
Yeah.
So you
We're-
have not signed a marriage certificate. So if
We-
I go online or if I call the county right now, I will not find a marriage certificate.
You will not find a marriage certificate.
Okay.
We knew that those questions would come up. We
Yes.
tried to let people just, we want to be married soon. We're hoping for that, but we're praying for the right time. We have a date set.
Had about 5 praises in here that have made up in your sanctified mind that I got to get my miracle. But what did Jesus do? The Bible said that Jesus looked back at him and he says, I am willing to make you clean. But the Bible declares that when Jesus spoke the word, that immediately the leprosy dried up immediately. It said that when Jesus spoke the word, that immediately the condition left. I came to prophesy to 12 folk that God sent me in here to declare a word over your life. And the word is, you coming out of this thing alive. You come out of this thing with your hands up. And God told me to tell you, if you didn't die in '08, if you didn't die in '07, if you didn't die in '06, that there's an anointing on your life. The devil is after you, but give God a praise, because I believe God get ready to turn this thing around. I wish I had about 5 praises in here that would open up your mouth, because I may be in a broken place, but that's the place to be in. I may be in a weary place, but that's the best place to be in, because I found out a long time ago that if you've never been sick in your body, then how do you know that God can be a healer? If you never had financial problems, how you know that God will bring you out? I wish I had about 5 folk in here that'll give God a praise on a Monday night, like it's Sunday night, and let the devil know you messed up, devil, when you let me get in this church tonight. You messed up, devil, when you let me get in here tonight.
$14 million worth of assets, all those other things, 3,400 members. They believe I'm going to jail for 27 years. They leave. My name's on everything. I try to hold a vision together until God sends me the right person. God says, no, we're going to let you go ahead and get evicted out of there. Now more public embarrassment comes on that side. We go to a